So my friends and I decided to take a budget trip to Diani. This is us in the train, and we went all the way to Mariakani while playing a game called Kenya at 50. So stay with me and let me break it down for you and tell you how affordable this trip was, and I hope that you will enjoy watching this video. So within no time, because we were very busy playing this, we had already arrived at Mariakani, and this was around 3:40 in the morning, and you are now taking this tunnel that goes to the front of the SGR station. And I think it is I don't know, I think it is cute walking there. And then this is in front of the SGR station. Ilikuwa imetulia kidogo, not so many people. At this time we had waited for a bit for people to depart. And this is us now taking the taxi to Diani. So the total cost of the taxi was 875 shillings, if I'm not wrong. And that is because we took an Uber, because the rest of the taxis were charging way more. Everybody was charging 1,000 shillings and above. And we couldn't take a matatu because we were carrying so many bags, but there is that option. And this is us now walking to our place of accommodation. Guys, hapa tulipatwa na masaibu kidogo. Maybe you should stay put, and I will give you a story of what happened and why we were walking to our accommodation place in Diani, and exactly what happened here. I think I'll explain it to you somewhere huko mbele mbele.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone.
So later that night, I took this clip. This is Sunset Villa. This is where we stayed. We were so tired when we arrived in the morning. I was so tired I couldn't take any video, so we just went straight to sleep. And then we were organizing with our chef on what to eat and stuff like that. So I didn't have a chance to take a clip when we arrived. But this is how it looks from the gate. And I like this place because it is clean, the lawns were well manicured, it's very aesthetic, and the compound is huge. If you have kids or you are a family, you will surely enjoy being here, and it is mostly booked out most of the time. We went during off-peak because we went during the last week of April, and it was off-peak. So yeah, you can enjoy the views as I tell you the story of why we were stuck and why we were walking to our accommodation. So we had booked another accommodation, and the ladies stood us up. They say that because of the rains, their house had, I don't know, ilikuwa imeharibika or something like that. So now we had to take, she just completely switched off her phone. Or rather, not, she did not actually switch off. The phone was on, but when we called her, she was not picking up. So we were forced to look for an alternative accommodation. To book her, we had paid her 10,000 shillings. So guys, you should be very wary. I don't know. Because this particular person was a recommendation from a friend who had stayed with her before. So we don't know what happened, but that is how our 10K ilikunywa maji, just like that, because this lady never picked up the phone, and even after our holiday was over, she never ever picked up her phone. She has never picked up her phone. Her houses are called Sanuna Villas. So guys, if you want to book and you book for Sanuna Villas, kitakuramba, because why? Tell me why she did not pick even to just apologize or something. So I had looked up a couple of accommodation places before we left Nairobi just in case, and this Sunset Villa was one of them. So when we were at the other villa, the watchman and the other guys who were there, We asked them where it is and they helped us book. So now here is another interesting bit. So if you book directly through the hotel, then you'll get a better rate, because I had talked to another lady who said that they work at this particular Sunset Villa, and they had given us a rate that is above with 2,000 shillings. So the other thing that I learned is when you book these things online, as long as you see that a place is established and it has like a website or something, then you should just go directly there to book from there, because when you book online ni kama wanakupatia charges that are a little bit higher because they have their discount in them. So this particular one, when we called directly, we were given a charge that was 2,000 shillings less as compared to what the agent had given us. So when I asked, I was told that there are people who look for accommodation for people and then they are paid a discount. So kama accommodation ya mahali ni 10,000, they'll give you a rate of 12,000, and then the 2,000 that is extra that you pay every day, that goes to them as it's called what? It's like an agent fee or something, because they have looked for people for you. So yeah, that is how it works, and I learned that at this particular place. So this place has 3-bedroom villas and a 6-bedroom villa. So we booked the 3-bedroom villa because we were 5, and this is their main washroom. It only has one washroom that is downstairs, and this is how it appears on phone. We were given enough tissues for the days we were there. And then also what I loved about this particular place is that they were doing housekeeping every day. Because the bathroom is shared, you can imagine it being washed after 2 days. And also their bathrooms, they have shower gels instead of the bar soap, I think because of the water. And earlier you saw something in Akakwashimo hivi, that was their water treatment plant, and this is how their outside looks like. So I am mentioning the water treatment plant because the water here is not too salty. There are places that I have gone to in Coast and the water was just too salty for life. And because we had already unpacked, this is the first bedroom. It has a queen size bed, and then it also has some storage space. It has that small one, and then this is it's like a big main wardrobe. And yeah, it is spacious enough to carry 2 people. So I think the total number of people that can stay at this villa is like 10. Yeah, they gave us a cap of 10, but we were 5. So if you are 10 people, you can still book this place. And I like that their storage things are these vintage stuff. Sijua zinaitwa aje, makuti or something. Yes, so that was the first bedroom. So another thing about this place that I liked is they respond to issues very quickly when you raise them. They don't take time. This was the other bedroom. The other bedroom has 2 beds. It's a little bit smaller, but it has 2 beds, and the beds carry, I think, 1 person each. Mkifinyana hapo ndio mnafika watatu. And then at the ground floor we also have the kitchen, which comes with a fridge, a water dispenser, a microwave, a cooker, some few utensils. They give you the sufurias, they give you the flask, and yeah, I think they give you everything that you need for you to have a good holiday. And that is their fridge, that is their cooker. Yeah, and of course also it was clean enough. And then afterwards, now you go upstairs to, I think now that is the main bedroom, and these are the stairs that go up to the main bedroom. So this main place, I think, is where we have also the sitting area. You have the sitting space. It is quite spacious, as you can see. It's like now the whole of downstairs. Upstairs is one big room. You can see how it is. It has a couple of decoration items. Alafu iko na this Coast style of seats and pillows. I think you can use this as a lounge area when many of you are and you don't want to sit outside. And then this is their cabinet for for keeping your clothes. I think that is a water heating system that is right there at the corner. And this is the main bed. And guys, hey, this bed was so comfortable, Yani. Hey, this place was, I don't know. So this is their main bed. It's also a queen size bed. And I also loved it, and I loved how clean the place was and how well taken care of. Is this upper bedroom comes with two towels. The rest of them also, they come with two towels in each room. I think if you want more, you can request them, but we did not need it. There's a beach that is not so far from this place that we went to. I think it was the third day, because the second day guys went to Kisite Mpunguti, although I did not because I was working. Yeah, I was working that day, so I did not go there. And then on the fourth day, we went to Bora Bora Wildlife Park. So Bora Bora is in Diani. I think it's a private wildlife park, and the entry fees is should be 1,000 shillings per person, or yeah, should be 1,000 shillings per person. But because we knew somebody who knows somebody here, we paid yeah, we paid a little bit discounted rate to be here. So what I loved about this park, it has variety of things, like it has those ostriches. These, I think they are warthogs. There are some of them that are caged and that are a little bit wild, but the ones roaming around are a little bit friendly. And then they have a couple of birds that they are keeping. Those are guinea fowls. And then they have the peacock. They have the quails, ama hizi zinaitwanga aje, kanga. I know them in Swahili, they are called kanga. And then they also have a couple of ornamental birds that they also keep, and they are very pretty. They are somewhere, I think, after this clip, we have ornamental birds. And yeah, this is their main front section. And this is like caged, or like it is fenced around, I think, to prevent the birds from roaming around the park. As you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away. They also have some crocodiles, ni dogo, and hey, those ones who are courageous enough, they held them. But as for me, I was just feeling nothing much, because why would I be holding a crocodile in my hands? Guys, I mean, I was so scared. I don't joke with my life, brother. What if it bites me? It is small, but look at how fierce it looks like. Anyway, they only allow that with the guide of the ranger. And then they have also some monitoring lizards. And the other section has this little Maasai, no, not Maasai, Digo. I think Digo traditional houses. This is like a Digo traditional compound that is also displayed here. And we came through this place because we are looking for the giraffe, which was hiding, literally. It is somewhere hapo nyuma kwa bushes. And yeah, so I don't know how these people used to live like that, because apparently hawasimenti nyumba, or they don't smear it with the cow dung. And that is the giraffe you can see at the corner. Trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away, but I've known you too long. So then they have a whole hiking trail that you hike to. There's that first place where they keep the monkeys, I think the endangered species one. And then I love that these road or the roads are well marked. They have names of trees and everything. And these ones, they are going to another protected area where they keep the buffaloes. I also think it's because you cannot leave buffaloes just roaming around because wanakuwa wakali. So that is where we are headed to.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done.
So this is the buffalo area, and these are the buffaloes. I think they have like 4 of them. The other one was grazing on the other side. Yeah, and it's a huge area, but for some reason they choose to stay on this other side or on the edges. I don't know why, but the area is quite huge and it's electrically fenced, so they cannot haziwezi toka hapo, and they are given food, I think.
I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
So after that we came back, and this place has a restaurant where you can eat. This is their restaurant. They have quite a huge spacious restaurant, like I mean a couple of people can fit here. It's also very clean and very well taken care of. I loved how the place is. I love the whole Bora Bora Park, how it is. So this is outside the restaurant, and they have these outside sitting spaces where you can just sit there and chill as you eat or something. And then on the far end they have, I don't know if this is some sort of a water park or something, a water pond or something, but it is there and it is fenced all around. And the ones that you see with I think those are steel iron sheets, those are their accommodation places. I think we'll get into one and you'll see, but this is how this place looks. They also have a lot of birds. Like the bird life here is very good. I mean, I think it's because of all the water and everything, because they have trees around them, so they have a lot of birds. Like you can just you wake up, if you sleep here, you will wake up to the sound of birds. I was told that accommodation per night is was it 7,000 or 14,000 shillings, one of the two, because we were not staying here. Hapa tulikuwa tunapita tu.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim,
So this is their room. This is how it is. There's a chair and a small table, and then there are two beds. One is queen size, the other one is I think a 4x6, and then they have this place where they keep their towels. This is the bathroom area, I think, and they also have this other side, which is the sink. Yeah, this is the sink area. You can see everything here is very deliberately done to look very aesthetic, as in everything here is thought of. And then here is their bathroom. This is the main bathroom. So every unit has, I think, those two beds, a bathroom, and a place to keep your clothes, and that is it. And I think it looked pretty awesome. And I think 3 people, it accommodates up to 3 people here. This was us now going back from Diani to Mariakani. We paid 700 shillings. If you go to the stage at Diani, then you get to pay 600 shillings, and there are shuttles there that will take you right to the SGR station. But if you are taking the bus, if you are taking the matatu, I think it's about 300 shillings, but you'll have to connect through the ferry. And if you are being picked from your place, then you pay the 700 shillings. I think the extra 100 bob is to cater for you coming now from your hotel to the SGR station. So I think it's easier. It's a little bit easier to come from Diani than to go to Diani, whether by public means or by private means. So this is a breakdown of our trip. Each one of us paid 10,000 for the accommodation. Each one of us paid 2,000 for the chef. Each one of us paid about 3,500 for food for all the 5 days. And guys, we had a chef, so we had a variety of foods. Like, hey, we were well fed literally, because this chef is in Mombasa, so they can come to wherever you are when you request them to. And then for activities, I think we spend a little over maybe 5 to 6,000. And also the beaches were near, so there are days we went to the beach and there are days we went to the swimming pool, which for some reason I forgot to take some footage of it. But the place we were has a good accommodation place where you can just go there to chill. Overall, our trip cost around 20,000, inclusive of transport, and it was a total of 5 days. So we went on a Monday, and no, we went on a Sunday actually, and we came back on a Saturday, which I think was quite budget friendly for all those days to be at Diani. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you. You can send me some feedback, ask some questions that you have, and I'll be so happy to answer them. And if you're new here, please consider to subscribe. And for my returning subscribers, asanteni sana for always coming over to watch my videos. May God bless you so much.
I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing.